Listen, you know what, Willie? I'm not even giving you a intro this time.
No intro?
You're like you know, one of those guests that you're a recurring guest.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Like my boy Walshy, when you're pandemic
Bro.
every week.
You know how it
One
goes.
of them things.
You know what I mean? It's definitely the Black Chiney family embraces the podcast. You understand?
Yes.
You know what I mean? So welcome back to Toronto again.
Respect.
You know
Thank
what I mean?
Thanks for being here, man. You know, I enjoy coming here just to see this poster.
Yeah.
The 10-year anniversary.
10 years, that was, that's 2006. So we're like about...
I wasn't going to say it.
Yeah, long time past.
Long time things.
You know
That
what I
means
mean?
in the business properly.
It's all good. What are you doing back in the city anyhow?
Another event tonight, dance hall district, 100% dance hall and reggae.
Yeah.
You know the Black Chinese style though, that mix up everything. So I might break the rules. I might, just bend the rules or break them. You know what I'm saying?
You're not if you guys follow the rules, you probably wouldn't be sitting in this chair right here right now. You understand? That's what makes you who you are.
Yeah.
By breaking the rules, but staying within this box.
Yeah,
or
they're saying
somewhere,
in
you
the
know what I mean?
confinement.
Definitely. Something.
Yeah.
You know what I want to ask you? I don't think I've ever asked you. What do you think are the most 5 impactful remixes that Black Chiney has done? And then why also?
Well, you know what? Every remix that starts the mixes are impactful because that's like the first song, and I've been posting on Instagram the throwbacks.
Why do you think I asked you that?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, so I've been posting them, and they're like, "Yo, this is bringing back memories." So CD Killer for sure. Actually, that Black Chiney 5, like the entire mix of remixes are impactful. Like, actually, I can't quote you what CDs that was, but I know like
it's CD
8.7 has
no.
this remix and that remix. No, but like the Black Chiney, CD, Killer. All right, so that's impactful because mixtapes back then, they weren't really like dub plates specialized for a mixtape, calling out other CDs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Killing other CD songs or CDs.
Crazy.
Yeah.
What was even the thinking behind that right there? Voicing it and actually putting that remix together.
Man, honestly, some of these things so in those early days, we didn't have a lot of dubs. That's why we're doing remix. So I believe, don't quote me on it, but some of those dubs in the front of the CD, it was just a drop.
Yeah.
Just like, yo, Elephant Man, can I get a drop? It's like, Black Chiney, CD, Killer. That's it. Boom. And then we had to chop it up to make it into something. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so even, I think Beanie Man was the first dub plate or drop.
Yeah.
It's on the same mix too. I don't remember, but yeah.
Yeah. You had to, so again, you see, that's what I said with the rules. You break the rules to do what you need to do. You understand? Because nobody would know that that's a drop, bro.
Yeah. And then chop it, well, and it's a remix, so it doesn't matter if you're chopping up because you're chopping up samples and vocals. And
all you want is the name and it to say what you want it to say. Just give me that one line and I'll figure it out from there.
You know, you have to do what you can with what you have, right?
To get to where you need to be.
Yeah.
You understand? So then that's one. Give me 4 more.
All right.
Impactful legacy that
so
you have to play these.
The instrumental, the C Murder, Top Dog, Down for My Niggas, dang. So that, the Baby Sham, So that, but every song we have on that rhythm, is just, I think any dub on that rhythm just sounds hard. Any bounty, anything on that rhythm. So there's like I have like at least 10 dubs on that rhythm. So I can't really
juggling.
I'm just gonna call that one, right?
Okay.
All right. So we have the CD Killer, Down for My Niggas. Man, the other one, the Short Dick Man.
Yes.
That one, the Fly Away. That's what the Lenny Kravitz. We're gonna fly away.
Yes.
I get high. Let's see. Man, there's so much. One more impactful.
Yeah. Something where it's either every time you go somewhere you gotta play. It's talked about something where.
What Up Gangsta? What Up Gangsta? We have that. Well, we don't play it as much now because we have to be political, you know. But Abu Jabantan song on What Up Gangsta works every time, you know.
Yeah. But those are club anthems. You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah. The anthems, but yeah, those it's a lot more.
Yeah.
But that's off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Cause I can tell you, there's down for my niggas alone.
Yeah.
5 of them def on that. One rhythm.
Yeah. 'Cause it's that hot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, and then the Me Name Super Dopes, them on the classic.
The killer. Because I think either you or Bobby told me that Bounty had to do that live in
Yeah, I
Costa
told you
Rica.
that. Yes,
Yeah.
that's crazy too. Crazy.
Man, must have been what song is that?
Yeah, like Me Name Super Dopes, and then Costa Rica, they're Spanish, so
Yeah.
they're not really understanding the lyrics, but
They
like,
don't know what
it
a
sounds
super
cool.
dopes is.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it's like Me Name Super Dopes. I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, that's
Did you guys ever go to Costa Rica and have to play that also?
yeah. That's probably why they brought us to Costa Rica.
I want to hear Medium Super Dupes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Wild. I even had a crazy conversation with Bobby. You're the one actually. You know, I'm seeing you in person. Thank you. You know what I mean? Hooked up with Bobby crazy. We talked about some aspects that I didn't even speak to you about, like some of the clashes and stuff like. I know you do a lot of the remixes, but when I was doing a lot of the research, I was looking back. I said, "Hold on, this is Bobby and Willy in these clashes, boss." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tell me some of your most memorable clashes that you won, and then one that you lost, and why you think you lost that clash.
Well, we won this one knockout clash.
Yes,
That was in Fort Lauderdale. Well, I feel like we won because prior to that, Bobby got into the altercation at a club with Jabba.
yes,
You know, and then so the smart sounds that were playing on it did not mention anything about it. So we cut a dub, be like, yo, anybody mention this,
yeah,
we're gonna kill them. You know what I'm saying? So we're going like first round, nobody said nothing. Second round, nobody said. Third round, like at the end of Juicy Mental round, he said something about it.
yeah.
And I was like, oh yes, thank you. You know what I mean?
Time. It's about time.
It's about time. And then we dropped it as a cartel. Come touch me, no, touch a button, no. The place just erupted. And after that, it was just over, you know. The Jugglers clash, we lost. This one was in Germany.
The Jugglers, yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you think you guys lost that one?
Man, it was very close until Bobby pick up the people, them laptop. I'm like looking at the man like, why are you even touching the laptop?
Yeah.
You know, like, go over there, do your antics on stage. Don't pick up. And then after that, we couldn't get any forward after that. None.
Because you came and mashed up the man them thing.
None at all.
Yeah.
Plus, they're the underdog, so I don't know how to customize killing new sounds. You know what I'm saying? Because there's nothing there to counteract, nothing there. They don't have any information out there, you know?
And then you guys are now the bully now, mashing up your equipment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's fun though. Like, it's a sport.
Yeah.
Entertainment for me.
Do
A lot of people take it personal sometimes.
Do you like clashing?
I like the what's that called? Competition part. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't mind. I like the dub plates. That's what I love the most.
Yeah.
I like hearing dub plates. I just love dub plates. It doesn't matter which sound, you know. It's like, all right, damn, like, yo, that dub sound good.
Especially when you rewrite something, and it's like really the best dubs are the one that you rewrite, and you just change this one word that everybody hears all the time, but they didn't realize until you change that one word, and it changes everything.
Yeah.
Completely different story.
And then I like when sounds actually take time and customize it to their sound. You know, I have my friends in the Bahamas, and I was like, yo, you need to put like conch shell in your dub or something. You know what I'm saying? Put
Something that represents
Yeah, you're representing Bahamas. You represent this. Put something about Bahamas in your dubs that you cut. Not all of them, but one or two. You know what I'm saying? So when you go and represent Bahamas outside of Bahamas, and the people that are there from the Bahamas are listening to you, and they're like, oh,
I remember that.
yes,
thing
that's
in
my
particular.
sound representing me out there, you know?
Yeah.
So that's cool. And then I like the crazy dubs, like crazy combination. Them like the who played it? The Chronics and I think Soul Supreme, Chronics, and Barrington Levy.
Yeah, they got crazy ones still.
That one just stand out. I was like, yo, that's something like we would have cut. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, that sounds like it even being on my box.
Yeah.
Because it's just, he's voicing on the rhythm, and then the Barrington Levy just fit on, it's the same rhythm. You know what I'm saying?
It's so crazy.
It's just, boom.
A lot of times you don't realize, like, again, that's the thing with being a soul man, a DJ. You're inventing these songs that don't really exist. You know what I mean? And it's amazing what you can do. This is a thought that came out of my mind that I might be the only person that could play this unless the artist remembers it and cuts it for somebody else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or actually, when you cut it, then other sounds are going to fall and be like, yo, more on that same cut.
How do you do that, though, bro? I want that cut that you gave to Soul Supreme.
Yeah.
What?
Exactly how you did.
What?
Like, that's their cut, you know? But they got leaders and they got followers, you know?
Bro. But that brings me to even something I was thinking about earlier. What do you find is really missing in the DJ / sound world in a 2022 environment right now?
Man, I feel like, as far as DJs, I don't see a lot of star DJs again like that. You know, like your Matterhorn them and your Black Chiney them. There's that presence is like, who's it that next one that has that presence in 2022? And plus though, there hasn't been those big events like the Fully Loaded where the world is watching. You know what I'm saying? So
do you think those created the DJs or those events were created because of the superstar DJs?
I feel like they all worked hand in hand. You know, like the talent and the promoters help each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just make your event better and it makes your promotion better and it gives you a platform that more eyes could see you as well. So it works hand in hand because some DJs, they can't promote.
Yeah.
And some promoters, they can't DJ.
Yeah.
You know, and there's a few that can do both.
Yeah.
But same thing I said in the last podcast is one takes away from the other too. You know, but there's not those big events now where, like, even Out the World Clash is it's out now.
Yeah.
So it's like, what else is there where the world is watching these events to see the new talent, to be like, oh, you know, say that's on your body.
Yeah.
Or are even people looking for sounds again like that?
I don't know, because remember, I don't even know if people are recording dances and putting them up. Because remember, that's all part of the machine. Recording the dances. Okay, this is good. We'll bring them up in those.
The AudioMax, you remember that?
Oh, come on. You know what I mean?
AudioMax.com.
You're going to go and you're going to hear what happened last night. You're going to enjoy this. You're going to like this. So I don't know if because that is gone, there's no more, as you said, superstar sounds and DJs and stuff.
There are a lot of elements that are gone, are slowly diminishing over the years. Like, all right, boom, that's gone. Even the song content now too, there's so much restriction. Like, you know, Jamaica radio banning Scammer song and Molly song and this, you know, and then, you know, that ban other song them, you know, freedom of speech song them. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what's left? What are you gonna sing? Nursery rhymes, you know?
No, but you're gonna think with this laptop that has like 1 million songs and you could do so many different tricks. In my mind, I always thought in the future, DJs are gonna be super amazing. How you play song and all, but I'm almost disappointed. You know what I mean?
Well, with technology though, that made it more accessible for everyone.
True.
So more non-DJs or more people that like it but don't sit down and learn the craft. Now they're there competing in the same arena with somebody that's been doing it for 20 years and be like, bro, you're 20 years in, but your Instagram only has 1,000 followers. I got 15,000. Like, why you booking him? Book me. Which he could juggle for the dance, but this one got followers.
So the numbers are going to bring people. So then you're working with numbers because as a businessman, a promoter, you're seeing money and numbers. You know what I mean? Not craft, because that's the word I think is missing. I don't think people are really practicing their craft anymore.
Yeah.
Anybody could go to Spotify and have entire playlists and all this and mix these songs. But the craft of DJing, the craft of playing song, that's totally different.
Yeah, they're not captivating the crowd like that. It's just a handful of people that actually like create fans. It's like, yo, I am a fan of you.
Yeah.
You know, not because of the pictures you post, but like you caught me musically.
Of your work that you do.
Yes.
I remember the first time I seen Squingy from Bass Odyssey come up here and play a song by himself. I seen him talking, selecting, and doing stuff on the mixer.
Yeah.
And it was so smooth and crazy. I said, yo, this man's amazing. You don't see or really get that anymore.
Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know why.
It's wild. You know what I mean?
For real.
Yeah. You just brought up a good point too with the them banning the Molly, chopping, scammer, drug use, and all of those stuff there. Do you think that's a good thing for Jamaica? Bad thing? Because even Bounty came out and said something about it too, the other day.
Good or bad?
He said that he agrees with it because not every song is fit for radio play. You understand? So even some of his songs he was saying too. So I want to get your take on it.
Well, I was thinking though, radio play doesn't matter for the dance hall itself. You know, like I don't think people from the dance hall or the streets is listening to the radio like that. It's like, yo, they just dropped this new song on the radio. Nah, they're like, yo, them dropped this new song down at the gully. This song is tearing up the gully right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm indifferent, but like the songs that are coming out of Jamaica for radio should be better messages.
Okay.
You know, but I don't know. I just feel like it should just be freedom of anything though. You know, like if you want to sing about, because Gun Song Go Through, you know, I like them because I'm a DJ. Them thing that bust up the dance.
Yeah.
Do I promote gun violence? No, I don't really promote gun violence. You know, it's just they shouldn't try to limit the music because then now they ban that. They're gonna create different. Now artists are gonna create different music. You know.
Probably won't create different music, but they'll get back to be more creative with what they're saying. Because remember, if you listen to soca from in the 80s, remember, 90% of soca music that time there was about sex,
Yeah.
But it was how it was artistically covered.
But actually, a lot of music was just more, it left more for your brain, more thought for brain than yo, skin out yo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
More imagination. That's what it is.
So they might get the music back to that place where now you have to become a real artist where you got to think. You're not going to just say the word.
Yeah.
You just got to come up with something fancy to how and kind of put it in a box.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. As graphic as Cartel is,
Yeah.
he's amazing with lyrics and
Bro.
the amount of song he says about vagina and all of them sound different and it's the same subject matter. And it's like, yo, crazy. You
I'll
know?
tell you this much. You're bringing up Cartel. I remember because when we're in the mall, you would always have to play the clean version. When I would go to the dance and hear the raw version, I would be totally floored. Like, hold on.
Like,
this is really what it is, bro? It sounded so different. And that was talent. You understand? That took talent to do it.
Oh, like rewriting a cleaner version. Yeah.
Bro.
Like clean lyrics.
Bro, and it sounds basically the same, but he changed these 3 words.
Yeah.
That
and it's like,
changes the whole.
it's a new song.
Bro.
Yeah.
When you hear it, it's like, what?
But then back to fan of talent. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, those things stand out. I don't know. Megastars, do they exist again?
Yeah. It's what I find with a lot of stuff nowadays, everything is siloed off almost. Nobody's getting all of their anything from any one source. Remember, at one point we'd all get it from the radio or TV or One Dance or whatever. So everybody basically knew what was happening. Now there's 1,000 artists. Each of them have 1 million followers. All these 1 million followers knows what these people are doing, but it's 10,000 different people now.
Yeah.
So unless we interact with each other, we really don't know what's going on in that silo opposed to what's going on in the silo that we're involved in.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
And the world is big.
Boss.
World is huge.
When I see some of these new artists coming up, it's like, where did you come from? 100,000 followers, 2 million views on YouTube. Who are you, bro? You know what I mean? Who are you?
Yeah, it's crazy now. The game has changed too.
Yeah.
Because even back then, you used to have to bust up a stage show or bust up a dance before you could even get a record deal, right? You'd have to lock down a stage. Then you could get into the studio, right?
There were steps.
There's steps, yeah. Now it's like, yo, I did this track in the bedroom.
Yeah.
I mixed it myself. I don't know anything about engineering, but sounds good to me. Let's go.
Yeah.
And
Put it up.
That's a million
see
views.
what happens.
You
That's
know?
wild, you know, bro.
Yeah.
How do you believe that music is influential?
For sure.
Like it would influence you to do all type of things?
Oh, like jump off a bridge or something?
Influence you to do whatever, because a lot of times you have some artists that says, oh, I'm nobody's babysitter, my songs aren't influential, and you have some other ones that says, yes, this music is influential. You understand?
Yeah. I guess whoever's receiving it.
Yeah.
But music overall is influential. You know? It can make you sad. It can make you happy. Make you jump up. It can make you, get angry. It does that, or it could create a movement. You know what I'm saying? Like there is a Caribbean movement because the influence of the music. So yes, music is influential. I don't know to what point. Do I feel like to hurt anybody after listening to the music? I don't know.
But I think it's something where you have to. Yes, music is highly influential, but you gotta figure out. You gotta know who you are before you even make this music take you over. Me personally, I like the gangster music. I like I like it.
Yeah.
But I know I'm not gonna go shoot up nowhere. I'm not gonna go do no bad
You don't
music.
drive by or not. No.
But again, this is who I've been from day one.
Yeah.
Other people, I remember I had a friend. These times he was hustling and Biggie just put out a song, Condo Paid For, No Car Payments. And what he said to me is, yeah, that's what I want to do like Biggie. I said, bro, the reason why Biggie is saying that is because he sang it to you and you bought it. It's not because he went on the block and hustled and bought the condo cash and bought the car cash. No, bro. He sang it. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. They still don't understand. It's still it's a fantasy.
Yeah.
This isn't real.
Although some of it's real. Like some of them rappers, some of them. But there's a lot of fake it to make it.
It's nobody's shooting up somewhere and then singing that they shot it up so then you could come. It doesn't work that way, bro. But a lot of people don't understand that. You know what I mean?
Even like, all right, prime example, Beanie and Bounty warned for years.
Yeah.
No violence. Then Mavado and Cartel. And it's not them doing the violence. It's the little
people
around it, And it's like, the man you war for how much? 30, 40, 50 years and nothing like that. It's all musical.
Yeah.
Then real badness coming out of the thing. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Why?
People don't get it, but I think a lot of times it starts at home. If your parents instill in you or you have belief in yourself, that you know who you are, you're comfortable in being who you are, it doesn't matter the influences that you see outside. Something is going to influence you to a level, yes, but you still have to maintain control over it to say, listen, this is the line that I'm not willing to pass. You know what I mean? When I first started to smoke weed and stuff like that, it's the music that told me about, oh, this is how you roll a blunt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when they're saying other stuff, we're not taking that part. Say, okay, this is how you roll a blunt?
Try it.
Try it. And then
Like how it
whatever.
works.
So then I knew that's where I learned about weed and those stuff. Yeah, you've seen people doing it and stuff. But I knew that's where me personally, this is how you roll a blunt. This is how you roll a blunt. Okay, I'm going to go try it. But now I know that I don't want to pass weed, but now a lot of these kids are listening to songs about Molly and Percocet and stuff like that. To them, does that come across as something now normal? Like how
That's probably
weed
the
was
cool
normal?
thing, yeah. Like Ganja songs, like, yo, Molly, oh, okay, cool.
Then you end up down a slippery slope that
Yeah.
you can't control no more. You know what I mean?
But it's definitely influential.
Yeah.
I forgot what I was watching about NWA and Ice Cube them and the time, how powerful their music was. They had to kind of switch up the lyrics,
Yeah.
you know, because the people were acting on the music, you know.
Okay.
I forgot what documentary or something. And that's how they knew that the music was powerful, you know. So music is powerful.
Of course, listen, when you want to relax, you put on some soft music. When you want to hold on to vibes, you put out some faster music. It changes your mood, you know.
Yo, if a fight broke out in the club,
Boss.
I'm playing Bob Marley one time. Look how much people are like, oh man, why are we fighting? Like,
Yeah.
why? You know what I'm saying?
One love now.
Well, yeah, well,
Yeah.
you're my brother, bro. I love you, man. What's up?
We don't need to be fighting like this
What?
anymore.
Come on, have a drink.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's crazy the power of music, you know what I mean? Somebody like you, you've been in this game professionally for a hot minute now. What still keeps you going after so long in the business?
That's a good question. Love.
Yeah.
You have to love the music. You have to love it. Even when the music changes, you still have to love it because you're playing for the people, you know, as far as the DJ going. Now, since our last conversation, I'm going more into production, which still, you have to love the music, but now it's like, you still have to know what's going on, but you could create the influences now.
You have now you're in the driver's seat, but you still got to know how to drive in between the lines.
Yeah. So I'm still building that aspect, but it's cool, you know? Like even listening to music and you hear these remakes, and these are like the remix of like, you know, like the Wild Thoughts is a remake of this, you know, the Maria, which was a remake of the the Busta. But, or even like the reggae songs remade. Like, I feel like the person bringing it back was influenced from that. Again, like even movies coming back out, like a Transformer or a Spider-Man. Like, yo, when I was a kid,
and all that.
I used to love Spider-Man. Now I'm a big director. You know what?
Yeah.
I want to remake a Spider-Man. Let's go. So it just translates back. So whatever influenced me, I'm going to put it back into the music. And then hopefully people like it as well, you know?
And what is it that you still love about DJing right now in 2022?
Man, I still like crowds and people, like how seeing the people move and controlling the crowd, and I still love it, you know, still love it.
Yeah.
I like the craftsmanship of it, you know, the entertainment aspect. Even for me, I didn't talk to now I'm talking in front of people. So even to me, it's like I'm still learning in my career umpteen years in.
Yeah.
You know, I had to cross certain hurdles umpteen years in to build up my own brand, but had to do it, and it's still cool. It's like, yo, still learning. It's like, yo, and it's just, look, practice, confidence, but it's still going. You know, I'm still not where I want to be as well. I don't think I ever will be, but I'm not where I want to be. So that keeps me going as well, you know?
But I think that's part of it, because the day you become comfortable in what you're doing, that's when you start to go down. But you love it so much, so you're still always trying to find a way to improve. Yeah. How could I mix this faster? How could I do this better? How could I talk better? How could I? And there's always ways to improve because you love what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I love the craft, you know? I love the culture.
Yeah.
Like, granted, like, clashes, would like to do more, but then it's like, it doesn't, dollar for dollar, it doesn't work out, you know? But I do love cutting dub plates. That's like cars for me, or shoes, you know? It's like, yo, freaking love dub plates.
You're a dub collector.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How somebody collects fine cars and fine wine, you collect dubs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely. It's a vibe. What's your favorite dub plate? Or let me quiz you now. Yeah, what's your favorite?
Listen,
what's your favorite sound? Let's say top 3 sound systems.
Top 3. Okay, number 1 song. I'm not even sure if you know this song. King Sturmers. This was a song from in the 80s with like Supercat Live, Nicodemus, Supercat, Nicodemus, Early B, Danny Dredd playing the song. That's my favorite.
Actually performing on the sound.
Bro, favorite song, Sturmers. After that would be song-wise that you love to hear. Jaro. 90s Jaro.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Even when they had the DJs and then Trooper took over and stuff, that was my sound there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they got some great plates.
What? How they plays and just the mix. And if you listen to Jaro, especially in the later part, their dubs almost had this warped sound to them that made it sound even wickeder. And I don't know how they did it, what they did. Crazy Jaro. Another random one, Bass Odyssey, love Bass Odyssey and Squingy 2 would be King Addies. You understand? You see when Face and Matterhorn come into town at that time there, they're running over everything. And this is in clashing and juggling.
Yes.
You understand? I have tapes with a freaking DJ Clue. I'm sorry, King Addies and DJ Clue. King Addies and freaking, you name it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what I love. Addies, Kingster, Murs, Jaro. There's still so much more, but we're going to stick to those three right there.
Crazy. How you ever wonder how these sounds get worldwide popularity? Them times, like, there's no internet back then.
But the internet was the cassette.
The cassette,
You know what I mean? And the VHS. So then, okay, from Sweetie Don or whoever the Cassette Jones or any cassette man that was taping and sending out, that was the distribution of the sound.
And everybody looking for the cassettes.
Bro.
I still have a few cassettes. I think Radigan and Mighty Crown and them
I got a room.
full.
Yeah, probably say about half this size here. Cassettes, CDs, VHS, DVDs. What other medium is there? Whatever other medium there is, it's in that room.
I feel they used to capture the videos better back then than now.
Yeah. But now
used to get the full show and everything.
now it's a phone. If you get a couple minutes in,
You're good.
that's just the standard of where things are now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But sound business, boss, love it. You know when you just hear a dub and then the top of your head just gets like this? Like,
Yes.
holy smokes, that feeling? Love it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. That's it for my questions. I'll leave it up to you. Yeah.
What kind of interview are you?
I know. I didn't prep. I didn't prep.
Come on, you know you're coming.
I didn't prep to get to be the interviewer.
Okay.
But yeah, so
You're wearing a shirt name.
yes.
First I remix tunes, then I do this. All right? Remixing now. Do you still have that passion, that love, that drive, that curiosity that drove you when you first started to remix? You still have it to this day?
Right now it's changed because I started putting on the social media every week, a remix every week.
I like the consistency on that.
Oh, thank you. I'm like at 24 weeks now. Crazy.
That's crazy, bro.
Crazy. I was looking at it the other day. I was
Yeah.
like, man. Week 3, I'm like, oh man, am I really gonna do this? Am I really gonna keep doing this?
Yeah.
But definitely now it's changing too because since I'm going more production, I'm just trying to produce around songs now. So I'm not using 10 songs anymore. It's like probably 1 or 2, and just kind of produce the rhythms around it. So all the new remixes, like the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, it's just all. Well, even before that, I was adding some production value in there, but now it's just trying to get more used to my sounds and stuff, and more rhythm based. You know what I'm saying?
So your love for the drive and everything for remix now is gone more into the production side of things.
So same remixing, but now it's like, all right, you know what? I need to make more original stuff, which that's what needed to be happen for you to elevate. You need original music. You need your music.
Yeah.
You know, because if I keep remixing popular songs, it's because you like that song. You don't like my version of it. You like that song, and that sounds good to you. Like, oh, cool, I know this song. Oh, I know all 3. I know 5 of these songs. That's cool. You got talent.
Yeah.
But like now,
you
it's like,
think you got real talent if you could make some original stuff and make people like it.
yeah. So now I'm just sprinkling what I do, but try to, still figuring it out as well.
What made you decide to actually get more into production at this stage right now?
Man, I've been dabbling for a long time, but I haven't made up my mind as like, yo, this is what I want to do. So I was battling with that for a little bit too. Like, do I want to do this? I can't do it. Let me go try this video stuff. Don't want to do this. Can't do it. Just try out different things. Yeah,
and then try and see what sticks.
And then it's like, all right, you know what? It makes sense. And
Yeah.
I'm doing this. This is what I want to do. And part of it too, what I was doing did not sound like what I wanted to hear. You know, now it's sounding closer to the representation of what I want to hear, like what I want my level of production to be.
How do you how are you able to take something out of your mind and put it either on the laptop or make it come through the speakers?
Practice,
Yeah.
practice, and just knowing. All right, so now I'm just getting like knowing your box, knowing your tune them. You have to know your sounds. You know what I'm saying? So I could hear a sound and be like, you know what I'm saying? It would go with this, or it come from this song, the same, you know? Like the local bam bam loop or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I know that sound. I know where it come from.
Yeah.
But now it's like, all right, let's put it in a production now, or use it over here, use this, there, that.
How sometimes with a kick, you know, okay, I have to add this type of reverb to it to get this fatness out of it. Double up and put this kick to make one.
Or it's like you're working on a song, it reminds you of a next song, but you want to take elements of this, and it's like, oh man. So I got to remember how this sounds and try to remix it. Remix that thing.
So your thing is more production on the beats, not really actually working with the artist right now or anything?
No, yeah, just beats for now. And well, I could work with artists. You know, I'm an artist myself too, so I need to.
I seen some of your videos. I seen
a little bit. My wife would say, "No, I'm not an artist," you know. But I was like, "Yo, you could put me in Spotify, find me. I got at least one song out.
Yeah,
I'm an artist."
Yeah. So it's more getting the beats down pack and stuff like that.
And then move on to the next step, you know?
Do you think that's going to be your ultimate evolution where you say, okay, I'm now full-time production and you're not DJing as much? Could you see yourself in that space?
I could.
Yeah.
Or just limited bookings or some more like tour style. Like, all right, let's do a run.
Yeah. Festival
vibes, yeah. That'd be cool. Some more corporate things, you know, like little things you see on TV and things.
But it's really
although I don't like corporate events.
Yeah.
Because
you don't get to
it's kind of like
take off your hat and fly.
Yeah, because the corporate vibes is like, all right, you get a better safe check. You don't have to work as hard, but then there's no reason to work too. It's like you know what I mean. You want to sweat. You want to make people move. You know.
Yeah. So it's
I don't know if that's an old school thing or me trying to be a star. I don't know.
But you know what works for you. You understand, and you understand. You know you like to see the crowd moving. You like to sweat. You like to move the crowd.
Yes.
That's your ultimate job. If you wanted to sit down and collect a check, I'm almost positive with your skills, your connections, you could put yourself in a position where all I got to do is do this and collect a check every week, month, or whatever the case is. You know what I mean? But that's not really where Willy Chin is right now.
Yeah, that you probably lose the drive, you know? Lose the drive for it. But I still like I'm not a person that goes out a lot, you know? Like if I'm going to work, I go to work. I don't really go out for like leisure. But definitely like paying attention and seeing stuff, you know? I went out the other day to a spot. I was like, yo, you know what? Let me see what outside look like.
Yeah.
I'm like,
outside of your lens of seeing it from behind the DJ booth, let me look at it from
let me look at what's going on, and then I'm like, this is really what's going on. I could have stayed home for this.
What was that experience like? What did it feel like when you were out at that?
No. Well, I know almost everybody out still, you know. So social, yo, what's up? But you know, I'm a person that just always been in the event, in a little corner, sober, and just trying to listen to the music, pay attention to the crowd moving, you know, seeing how the DJs are working, and it was just a different experience, you know. Different. You know, like, man, granted the crowd, I think there was like a social crowd where they're just standing up looking pretty, but I see a little pocket over here, and I was like, man, if I'm a DJ, I'm just working with that one person right here moving. All these other 50 standing up,
Yeah.
drinking their champagne, looking good. Y'all okay. But
Yeah.
me and this one,
We're working.
we're working. Me and you. You know?
What would you say have been three of the biggest stages you've ever been on that gave you butterflies when you got on that stage to go play?
Man, the O2 Arena, the Red Bull Culture Clash.
Yeah.
That big one. Yeah.
What was that feeling like?
That's crazy because it's a sea, like 50, umpteen thousand people. You know, it's like, it's crazy, crazy. And then what I loved about it too is it's different genres. So it's a clash of genres.
Yeah.
Well, which is cool is like everybody in the building is vibing to every single sound and trying to judge them. You know, it is a clash, but they are fans of music and they're enjoying all the music coming out, you know, which is cool. I was like, yo, that's the type of events I like because I like music.
The mashup.
Yeah, it's mashed up and it's like, it's entertainment, you know, on a large scale. But it was just cool. The entire experience is crazy. Fully Loaded. One of the second one, the one where we played the bugle, and then
You were on that Fully Loaded?
I was on that stage. Dupes and Bobby was working, but I was literally on the stage.
Yeah.
I was there.
And what was that like?
That was crazy because I turned off the sound, and then I hear all these stories about the bottles flying and ting. And one year I heard a speaker box dropping Cali back the year before. That I was like, yo, I'm gonna grab the laptop and run. I'm in a business, man. I take no box off to nobody.
Nah, man,
You know, but
I didn't realize
the
you were-
place, the swell of the forward and ting is like, it's
See the
like,
torches. See
you know what I'm saying? It's just we only played 3 songs and
Yeah.
that's the talk of the town, you know? No, it's crazy, crazy, crazy.
How do you go to sleep after something like that?
Bro, you couldn't go to sleep
Yeah.
when people sending people to try to kill you. Sure you get the story from Bobby.
Yeah.
Everybody want to hear the story, check Bobby podcast, all right?
Got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But definitely is a fun experience. Next stage, nervous. I would probably say like one of the ATI weekends in my early days of just starting to play. I remember one time, and I think it's vinyl too, like record. I was like, man, shaking.
Yeah.
Bobby said, calm down. They would big, star. With a big selector. You can relax or whatever. I don't know. Bobby run on mouth, but I don't think I was nervous, but maybe my insides were nervous. You know,
Because remember, once you're on a big stage like that, it takes a lot out of you. You know?
but actually, the big stage is easier than a room with like 10 people.
You find so?
Yeah, because guess what? If half the crowd of 50,000 people stop moving, you might not notice. But if half the crowd of 10 people stop moving,
Yeah.
you're gonna notice. You know, and it's almost like crickets. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, you're up there, and it feels like all eyes are glued on you, and it's like, yo,
Bro.
what? So it is harder. Like less people, it's harder to play for than a
And a
large
bigger-
crowd. Yeah.
But do you still feel the same?
No,
The same way,
nothing
though?
beats a crowd cheering and like, yo,
Yeah.
rah, bah, 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 bah. Yeah. Like even what brought me back, I did this 90s party in Atlanta, 1996.
Yeah.
You saw the clip?
Yes, I seen it. Yes.
And it just brought back an energy. And even a lot of people told me they saw this and getting goosebumps. Because like
That was when you were
feel-
playing records.
No, that was the day after.
Got you.
But that was it was just a big forward bound to kill a catch.
Yes.
Like people dead, and the crowd, everything was just infectious and resonating in there. And even after watching the video too, I'm like, who is this guy? You know, like yo.
So sometimes
it looks
that
like,
happens to
Yeah,
you
it's like who is this? Like it looked like my teacher is like, man, I used to watch Fire Links and Matterhorn and like that's what it looks like. That's what it feels like to me. You're like, yo, damn, you know.
Because it's almost like an outer body experience.
Yeah.
It's like, because remember with DJing, unless you have a playlist together, then you kind of know what you're gonna play. But MCing now on top of playing it, you don't necessarily know what you're gonna say and where the energy is gonna take you. And
I didn't even know how I ended up on the stage. You know, I was like, yo, it just felt right. You know.
yeah. What would you say has been one of your biggest flops on stage where it just did not work out for you at all?
Man, I don't know.
Yeah. You have to have one.
Because like, as far as flops go, I kind of keep switching till I find it. You know what I mean?
That's what I was going to ask you then, where you found yourself in a hole, and then, okay, I had to dig myself out.
All the time. Anytime I work with Willy Chin.
Yeah.
This man juggling is like, yo, give me this song.
Yeah.
Thinking he has like 10 songs lined up.
Yeah.
This time we're like, the tempo is probably up here, so like, yo, give me this song. Before I was like, bro, that doesn't mix or nothing. Yeah. But now, like, over the years, I'm like, you want the song?
Yeah. I'll find a way to put it in.
Bro, sometimes it works.
Yeah.
Majority of the time it don't work, you know. But whatever. You see that when it doesn't work, that you're on your own.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, you better find a song. Like,
buddy, you just put me here.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like the juggling nice people. Yo, give me that song, yeah. I'm like, damn. And then you just dig it back and just build it back up, and then you might ask for another song, you know. But whatever. But it's good training, you know what I mean?
Because that's what I always wanted to know is how do you dig yourself out of a lull?
You just got to keep switching it till you find it, or even stop completely.
Yeah,
address the crowd and change the vibe or something, you know. And then even like read your crowd too. If the crowd full of women, don't play bad man songs. Unless it's some gangster women in there, you know what I'm saying?
They want a rifle walk.
Yeah, even gangster chicks probably want some love too, you know what I mean? But you know, if it's full of young people, you're not gonna play no oldies. You know, if it's full of old people, you're not gonna play no skilly bang. It's, you know what I mean? Just look at the crowd, the dynamics, the age, the men, women, whoever's in there. You know what I mean? If it's like Caribbean people or not, you know. You just have I guess, experience too.
And that's art. Yeah. You understand? And a lot of DJs are so wrapped up in their laptop, looking at the screen, that they don't look up to really understand what's going on in front of them.
Yeah.
You know
and it's and then you have to play out long enough to recognize certain things or know when the right moment is to do certain things. You know, because like if it's not the right moment, you could play the same exact songs. The next man used to burn down the dance at the wrong moment, and they'll look at you like, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, or they'll be like, okay, cool, I know the song, hot song.
It didn't.
But it's not like
maximize.
It's not the swell, you know.
Yeah.
And that's why I've like I rate like Matterhorn for my era. Like I see him just talk and the place erupt, but he could have a song and talk and it just the place erupt. I say Bobby do that all the time.
Yeah.
Like it's just he picked the right moment, and like I think that's we juggle. You catch one forward and then that's it.
And it's on.
Done. You know, Walshy, same thing. Like the song could get a forward, but then him introducing it, emceeing it a certain way, it's gonna get a bigger forward. You know, like that's the part of the talent. What I observe, and it's crazy, you know, like certain MCs, you know, they got some people that say they're MCs, but they're just talking over the music. They're not doing something with the crowd, controlling them, telling them to run outside, run back in. You know, it's not the crowd not erupting or in a frenzy, you know?
Sometimes, because a lot of MCs I find nowadays, especially like on a dance hall song, they're just busy screaming. They're not controlling the hype. They're letting the hype control them. A good MC is a master of controlling the hype.
Yeah, and talk and controlling people. You know, they don't even need a hot song. I've seen some MCs, bro, they give a wicked speech, use a little regular song in the place like,
done.
I wasn't expecting this, but it's crazy. Like, bam, 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 bam.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, amazing, amazing, you know?
Crazy. What are 3 things that Willy Chin cannot live without? 3 things.
Food, water, and more, and use the bathroom.
Yeah. Well, besides those, okay, let's go. Let's go to material things, Willie. Something that this is, You have to have this.
Man, maybe my laptop.
Yeah.
For sure. And a nice pair of monitors.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
What else? I could probably do without the phone and the internet, you know? And the TV. Well, yeah, like, I guess my equipment, you know what I'm saying?
A camera, a nice camera.
Oh, yeah. Definitely a nice camera. Definitely. But the laptop has a camera on it, so, you know, you could use that.
Well, are you going around taking pictures with your...
You could, you know what I mean? Creative, you know what I'm saying?
You know what? I've seen you do some crazy stuff, so I'm not putting you past that.
But yeah, definitely. As far like technology, yeah, that's me. Like, I'm not really a shoes person or car person or like
you're a dub person.
Dubs. I could live without paying for dubs, but I could do with some more dubs.
But the putting them together and writing it and hearing that.
Yeah, it's cool because like even enough of the dubs, I actually rewrite them. I'm the one rewriting them, so it's cool to have your lyrics rewritten, have the artist do it, and then see it work in action. You know, so even that's cool. That's even part of. I'm gonna add that to my production skills, songwriting, or be like, yo, we could change this line, we could do this. So all this ties back into. So I've been working on the craft. Now just apply all these skills in this area.
That's pretty smart because a lot of people that's in the dance hall space rewriting dubs and all that, they don't realize in the real world
they're writing.
That's songwriting, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it.
You're a serious music man. You've been around the world. You've seen how people react to music and all. Last time we were here, we spoke about dance hall, not really connecting the way it used to on the bigger stage outside of Jamaica and stuff like that. This is now reggae, all right? I know reggae is always huge in Europe, but this is what I'm noticing inch by inch happening in Europe. There's a lot of bands and artists coming out of Europe right now. So my thought is this. If they if they perfect the reggae bands and the reggae artists in Europe, are the artists that depends on Europe all the time, what's going to happen to them?
They're going to get kicked to the curb. You know? It's just going to be less of them. And I'm going to say it though, these artists, especially out of Jamaica, hype. You know what I'm saying? So like sometimes you're going to really want to work with that.
Yeah.
Over and over again. You know? And then like say your European bands are great. They'd be like, yo, I love the beat. I love the music. I understand the lyrics, because then they're going to, it's their reggae, it's going to be their band. But there's something about reggae music from Jamaica, though, it will never die. But definitely, if they have their own reggae band that's theirs, why would they need?
And that becomes competition. Yeah, it will never die, but then are you still in demand in this region over here? Do we still need to hear you in this region here? Because remember, Soulja won the Grammy. This year, and then there was a band. What was the band name that beat Bob Marley on the Billboard reggae charts a couple weeks ago? It was a band from either I think they're from US, you know, like a white reggae band. So then once you're seeing these little minute cracks, you know, it's not the big ocean open up and everybody fell. The minute cracks, I think there's a problem here, and a lot of people are gonna probably discover it when it's a little too late. But there is something happening right now.
There is, but like you can't wrong them. But like these people love, you know, that's the only reason why they're doing it, because they love the genre.
They love and admire, you know, respect, and
they don't want it. They don't want to take anything away from it too, because they're like, yo. I'm paying homage to you guys. Like this is I'm showing love to you guys, but we probably we're probably easier to work with. You know, you book us, we show up on time. You know, we tell you we're gonna be here. We're probably gonna be there. You know, we're gonna do a promo tour and not collect any money. You know, but we love your music, we love the reggae, and we're doing this because we love reggae. You know, but in return, they probably will help out reggae if they see it drop, because they love where it came from. You know.
Yeah, but then remember, that's like right now. So then 20 years from now, when a lot of the foundation reggae guys have passed on and transitioned, are they still going to be checking for it the same way that they're checking for it now? Or just leave these guys and reverence them, but now we're on to something else. Yeah. That's what I'm kind of seeing, because remember, you have a lot of reggae artists from Jamaica that do not perform in Jamaica at all, you know.
Correct.
Their thing is Europe.
Yeah.
So when that tide shifts, what happens then?
Yeah. Well, I think it all boils back down to content going out. You know, it still has to translate and resonate across genres, across the board. And is the production coming out of Jamaica on that level, you know? Proper mix and master, proper production behind it and everything.
Because it matters.
It matters. It does matter. Like, it matters especially for the people that don't understand the lyrics, don't understand the words.
They're just taking in the energy, the vibe, the feeling of it.
Correct.
So when the feel is slightly off, even if they can't pinpoint it, they know that it just doesn't have that same feeling like it used to.
Yeah, so only time will tell.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But, yeah, they like, even Soulja, they put in the work too. You know?
For sure. So it's not like these guys just came
out of nowhere.
Came around today and they just did it.
Yeah.
No, these people are putting in work.
Yeah.
But then that becomes a problem.
Yeah.
They are putting in the work.
Yeah.
You understand? So it's
Jamaica
just something.
has to put back in the work.
It's just something I've been, again, you speak to a lot of people, you notice certain little things. I see the cracks. You know what I mean? I see the cracks.
Yeah.
But hopefully it doesn't open up and everybody falls in, but I do see the cracks.
Yeah, it's there. But it's been happening years in the making. You know?
You're in Toronto. I know you got to go to your gig tonight. Yes. What could they expect from you tonight? What kind of heat are you bringing to Toronto right now?
I thought it was going to be cold outside. Yeah. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, this weekend.
I brought the heat already.
Yeah.
Is the place getting warm already?
Miami Heat.
You already know. So, you already know.
Yeah.
Come out and have a good time. Vibes.
Shell, though.
Shell.
You understand?
You know, I try my best. I still get nervous, though.
Yeah.
You ask me which stage I get nervous on? Every single stage.
Yeah. But that means I think you still get nervous because you still love it. You still care. If you didn't care, you're just here to collect a check.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I still get nervous.
Yeah.
Because I still, inside, I still want to mash up every dance. I still, you know, nobody want to be like, damn, I could have done better, you know? Like, yo, still want,
still want to maximize.
Yeah, you still want, because leave something, you know, that resonates.
You're not guaranteed. You're only as good as your last set.
Yeah.
You understand? Because you never know what's going to happen tomorrow. Am I going to get booked tomorrow? Am I still good? Am I still in demand?
That's true.
You're only as good as your last set, boss.
That's for real. You're only as good as your last podcast.
You understand? Leave something there. Leave some info where they could check you. They could check out your production and all that.
All social media platforms at Willy Chin Remix. All social media platforms except Twitter. My Twitter got hacked or something. I don't know. So I don't even use Twitter that much. So everything else at Willy Chin Remix. WILLYCHINREMIX. And yeah, that's it. WillyChinRemix.com. Check it out. YouTube, Willy Chin Remix. SoundCloud, Willy Chin Remix. Instagram, TikTok, Willy Chin Remix.
Just like that.
Yeah, that's it.
That. Are you still doing Soundboy Pro stuff?
Yeah, Soundboy Pro. Still active. SoundboyPro.com. Online course if you want to learn how to remix. There's a lot of stuff in there. If you want to know what equipment to use, what VSTs to use, everything. How to use the software, Ableton. And now you get 40% off Ableton Live if you're part of my course. Yeah, I can now offer that. So check it out, soundboypro.com. Mod. Muscle, big up.
Forward
Until next time.
Calvin.
Yeah. Big up. Next time,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have my interview questions for you.
No problem.
I'm gonna be prepared.
Come on. Are we realistically, do you think we're going to see you back here before the end of the year, or you think the year's a wrap right now?
I'm gonna be up here next month.
Yeah.
End of the month.
End of the month, eh? So,
Yeah.
So I guess you better get your questions
I
ready.
get it right. Yeah. Next time I'm interviewing you.
Yeah.
I got to do my research and thing. It's work.
Yeah.
It's
Very
work.
much so. Come on,
Actually,
bro.
like recent days, I'm listening to podcasts and stuff, and
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, they're like, yo, they do the research on their artists and thing, and ask these questions. I pay attention to those things, but myself, since I haven't been that talkative in my life,
Yeah.
it's all new to me.
The same way, it's just this is a natural evolution.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah, we're selling music before. Now, instead we're selling music, recording dances and all that. Now we're recording conversations.
Correct.
And putting them out there. It's the same,
And that's how
same thing.
The wheel is evolving.
All the time. So I guess I'll see you next month for our regular conversation.
Yeah, let's do this.
I'll be, you know what? Next time you come here, we're switching seats.
Yeah?
I'm sitting in that
That's it.
chair,
All right.
and you're sitting over here.
I'm gonna have to think of this
Yeah.
a crazy intro for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're switching.
right,
You know
let's
what I
do
mean?
this.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Muscle, and this has been another Two Line Music Hut's Entertainment Report podcast, and we are out.
Boom.
Bam. Willy Chin.
Yes.
Forward and Cam. Blood clot. This podcast is brought to you by www.twolinedmusichut.com.